Good morning, friends. Let us dive into another case law, which is in the syllabus of Advocate on Court Examination. Friends, I am talking about a case law that is A.R. Antulay versus R.S. Naik. This was decided in 1988. Friends, this case is landmark judgment in Indian law because of its significance for its implications on the principle of natural justice, judicial review, and jurisdiction of the courts. Friend, this case involved allegations of corruption against a high-ranking politician and raised critical questions about the procedural fairness in trials. Going to the background of the case, Mr. A.R. Antulay, the then Chief Minister of Maharashtra, was accused of misusing his position to collect funds from business houses under the guise of donations for a trust. These funds were alleged to be extorted in a return for favors. A private complaint was filed against Mr. Antulay in 1982 by R.S. Naik, a Congress leader, under the Prevention of Corruption Act and other statutes. Initially, the trial was assigned to the special court constituted under the Maharashtra Chief Minister and Minister's Salaries and Allowances Act. In an earlier judgment of this court, means Supreme Court, the Supreme Court transferred the case to the High Court for trial, deviating from its procedural norms laid out in this law. So, friends, the key issues before the Honorable Court were in this petition were why the Supreme Court's earlier direction to transfer the trial to the High Court legally valid. Second issue was, did the directions violate A.R. Antulay's fundamental right, particularly his right to fair trial under Article 21 of the Constitution? Third issue was, could the Supreme Court issue directions contrary to statutory procedures? So, in this judgment, in this case, the Honorable Supreme Court delivered its judgment in 1988, holding that its earlier directions to transfer the trial to High Court was inconsistent with the laws and violated A.R. Antulay's fundamental rights. So, friends, let us now dive into key points of the judgment. Firstly, it said earlier judgment was violation of natural justice. The transfer of the case to the High Court deprived Antulay of his statutory right to be tried in a special court as prescribed under the law. The direction was held to be arbitrary and violative of Article 21, that is, right to life and personal liberty. Second issue was whether the court has jurisdiction. So the court acknowledged that while it has wide powers under Article 142 to do complete justice, these powers cannot override statutory provisions or violate principles of natural justice. Third, the Honorable Supreme Court, in its judgment, admitted its fallibility. The court admitted that its earlier decision to transfer the case to the High Court was a mistake and reiterated that even the Supreme Court is not infallible. It emphasized that importance of adhering to statutory procedure was must. So, restoration of trial. The court restored the trial to the special court as originally prescribed under the relevant statute. So, friends, the significance of the judgment is it reinforced natural justice. This judgment highlighted that even the highest court must ensure its decisions do not violate fundamental rights or principles of natural justice. It also limited the powers under Article 142. It clarified that no doubt Supreme Court's discretionary power under Article 142 are not unlimited but must conform to statutory provisions and constitutional principles. It further stressed that fair trial as a fundamental right. The case reinforced that a fair trial conducted according to established legal procedures is a cornerstone of Article 21. Judicial accountability. The court's admission of its own error demonstrated the importance of judicial accountability and need for self-correction. Friends, this judgment was criticized. The case drew criticism for the delay in justice and confusion created by conflicting judicial orders. It highlighted the need for courts to exercise caution and adhere to procedural fairness, even while exercising its extraordinary powers. So, friends, I am concluding this case law by saying that Mr. A.R. Antulay's case is cornerstone in Indian jurisprudence for its emphasis on the principle of natural justice, adherence to statutory procedure, and the limits of judicial discretion. It underscores the judiciary's role as a protector of rights and a respecter of the process, even when dealing with powerful individuals or complex cases. So, friends, this is all about in this issue. God bless. Have a nice day. See you with another video on another topic.